Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be taking you through the application process I started with the other video, tutorial 1. So today I'll be continuing the session. So today when you go to your link, the link that you have to go to log in, you will not do start your application anymore. You go to just log in because you have created an account on the site. For me, my account has already been saved on the site, so I'll just go to log in. When I log in, it comes open. Okay, good. Now, I said last time that if you have not completed something, you'll say in progress. So last time we did application, general information, contact information. So let's go to teaching disciplines. We talk about school information, background considerations, previous professional travel information, and then we talk about previous professional travel information. I think we'll end there, and then we continue next time with the educational background and work history. Okay, in doing that, you go to teaching, you click on it, and it opens. So you have to choose which disciplines are you primarily teaching? What is your main subject in school? Mine is science. I teach science. So I'll choose science. Where you click the drop down box, you choose which of them. Or it's English, mathematics, science, foreign language, social studies, special education. So which of them? So I teach science. Where you teach science now, this box to come up and which you have to choose whether you're doing teaching chemistry, physics, earth science, biology, or other. Where you click other, then you open. You can see whether it's accounting, economics, or whatever subject you want to add. Now, now if you what other discipline do you teach other than your primary discipline listed above? So I teach apart from physics, I teach mathematics. So I teach mathematics. Some people teach English as foreign language. Some people teach chemistry, which is biology. So it depends on what you're teaching. Some people teach science, social studies, and special education. So it depends on what you're teaching. So when you click all that, then you click save and continue. Now, when you come to the next section is about your school information. Now, they want to find out where is your school situated and what you should be able to describe the school in the community the school is found. So, in your school, so my school in the suburban, is your school a government run, private, or founded in another way? In another way, my school is government run. Which school are you teaching? Which is it a primary school or is it a secondary school institution? My school is a secondary school, so I teach grade 7 to grade 12 students. And some schools have primary and secondary school all together. So it depends on where you're teaching and how your school is oriented. Now, are you a primary school, secondary school teacher? So I'm a secondary school, middle and secondary school teacher. The number of students in my school is 4,000, and the number of full-time teachers 100, and the number of part-time teachers 50. Now you have to also allocate like highlight the classes that you're teaching. I teach grade 6, I teach grade 7, sorry, teach grade 7. I teach grade 7, 9, 10, grade 7, 9, 11, and 12. So average temp in my class is 81 to 90. So if you want to know more, you click on the drop down box and then you see a variety of them. So that's what you teach. So how many students do you teach per like all semester and courses taught? So I teach almost 500 students about my old like in total in per semester. So that do I have uh on the uh, dis disabled students in my class and or my school? Yeah, we do. So do you pay tuition? Yes, we do. And then how much do you do that? Then this next question is in 200 words or fewer, please tell us briefly about your school, the community it serves. Who are the students? What do they do when they graduate or complete their studies at the school? What kind of work do their parents do? How how are students selected to attend your school? Please briefly share any other important information about the school community here. So this question, to answer this, they want to know where your community is situated and how the community, or like they want you to describe the community your school is situated in. And in doing that, the first thing we always encourage is that first you take a Microsoft Sheet or a Google Doc, and then you answer this question separately, like who are the students, what do they do when they graduate, and things like that. When you answer all of them, then you combine them to form a paragraph. So like this is a sample I wrote for my essay, but you always know that you just good to copy essays from other people because when you copy people's essays, then you'll be disqualified from this scholarship opportunity. So this is the one I wrote. So my school is located in the rural community in which agriculture is the main occupation. The people of the community are the major producers of corn in the Northwest region. There are few visually impaired students amongst the one I teach, and I was inspired to learn Braille to be an inclusive teacher. Admission into the institution is done in two ways. Firstly, for those who enroll into Form 1, they may have passed the common entrance examination, gone through an interview process. Secondly, admission into one other classes is done by studying the students' previous academic results. The school comprises of Form 1 to Form 5. Form 5 is the class where the students write the ordinary level government certificate examination, after which they move to urban or semi-urban towns that have institutions with higher classes. So that's basically my institution. That's basically the community where my school or my former school was situated in. So the same thing, you can, look the same way and able to describe your own school also. Okay, move to the next section. The next section, we're talking about your background consideration. So you talk about, have you ever, who showed you about this opportunity? Do you have another teacher that have gone to this program in your school? If you have, yes. If you say yes, a drop down box will open these columns, these rows for you to fill. The name of the teacher that's in your school that's gone for this program. That is a success story. But if not, you don't have any person there. Okay, just put no. Okay. Then if you have you been have access to have you been a successful candidate for the English Access Micro Scholarship Program? If yes, you say yes, and they'll ask you the year and the date and things like that. So if no, just click no. I've not been part of it. And privileges are always given to people who have access to this English Access Micro Scholarship Program. So anyone that you know that has this, you always encourage a person to apply. It's the ways like encourage them to apply for this program. And then also we want to talk about the are you currently applying to any other US government sponsored program, including the online programs? If you say yes, now you also have to understand that if you're applying yes, you have to ensure that this program that you're applying for should not be the same time that this Fulbright program will be going on, because one of the criteria for you to be eligible for this program is that they your um you will not have hindrance you will not have hindrance partaking in this program for 6 weeks in the US. So if you have hindrance partaking in this program for 6 weeks, then you will not be eligible. They will not accept you to be part of the program. So if you're applying for another program, ensure that it does not coincide with the date or the when this program is taking place in the US. Are you currently applying to do or you like to apply to any other professional development programs in the country or time period of this program? So you have to, like I say, no, no. So if you say yes, make sure it's not coinciding. Have you previously submitted an application for either the T or Fulbright T? If you have done that from years before, make sure you say yes. Or if you're not successful, yes, but you have submitted an application. They have not asked, so if you have submitted an application, you can put yes and then you write the date, the name of the program, the date that you submitted the application. Have you ever traveled out of your country? Yes. If you ever have traveled, you say yes or you say no. Have you ever traveled to the United States before? No. So they always encourage people that have not traveled to apply, because they consider those people more than people that have traveled to US before. Because so if you have not traveled, so if no, then this you don't need to write anything here. This place you don't need to write anything, just allow it and then continue. For the previous travel information, so you have to fill your have you since you said I said yes before, if you have not you said no, then you just need to skip this page and go to the next because you have not traveled out of the country before. Like I've traveled to South Africa, so the city is Johannesburg. You put the city here, the country, and then what is it? Which professional? What is it? Work exchange program, professional development study, teaching abroad. So it was a professional development program, and you put the dates, and they give a summary of what you did there and who sponsored the program and what did you achieve there, like something like that. So I summer camp on social entrepreneurship using the curriculum built organized by Africa Leadership Academy and Global Leadership Venture. The summer program was called Global Scholar Program. I was the deputy director of the program. It consisted of leaders from Europe, Asia, and America to learn about Africa and entrepreneurship. So it gives a summary of the program itself. Then this other one, traveled to South Africa. This one was 2017. In 2016, also I traveled the same school invited us. It was in Johannesburg, South Africa. It was a professional development. So the Global Scholar Program on Entrepreneurship, that's what I attended. And I was trained, that's the year I was trained on that program and certified as a Build educator. So in turn, we used the Build curriculum to teach scholars entrepreneurial leadership for 3 weeks. It was organized by Africa Leadership Academy. So this one, I was trained this year in 2016, and then I was called up to be a deputy director in the following year in that program. So this is how we feel this section. So you can feel almost right to nine if you have nine 8 options, sorry, eight to fill to fill 8 options if you have traveled more than like 8 times. So you have the liberty. But if you have not traveled before, it's not a problem. You can just keep this space and go to the next. So go to the next. So about the background, educational background, this is what we are going to do. We are going to fill your schools. So I think for the next video, we'll talk about educational background and the others. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video.